Hello, Deadstop 142 here, back with another video, and this is a model video, but it's going to be a different model video because I'm going to be showing off all my really old replicas, all my first attempt to build old ones I've kept over the years. There's so many of them, really old ones that are battered and stuff, so I'll be worn, some of them quite damaged and quite wrecked and stuff. Some are still in perfect condition, but I would just retire them because we're just getting too damaged, so I thought. But some of our new models, updates and over the years, and yeah, so let's get into it. So the first one I built was this is not my very first one, but this is the first one. This is Chronic the Hedgehog. Well, my attempt at building Chronic the Hedgehog, as you can see, yeah, it is battered and stuff over the years. I didn't build a back. I don't know if I built a back panel for this one or anything, but as you can see, he's completely lost the will to live here with him. I mean, I used to like Chronic the Hedgehog. I mean, it was not a very good robot, but I like the other robots and stuff, and I like how they were from Beer, cool name, Beer in Devon. But this is my very first. Well, I don't know if it was my first attempt at a competitive model, but this is Chronic the Hedgehog, and yeah, this is my old version of Chronic the Hedgehog. Probably build a new one eventually in the future, but don't know. Might do, might not. This is the second one. This is, well, I've got two. I have had two atomics, but this is my very first attempt at atomic. This is the very first one. As you can see, he's really damaged there. Look, I mean, the flipper on this one was not as, I don't think, as powerful as when I've got my new atomic, which I thought I'd build it. I mean, I didn't think this. I mean, it kind of looks like atomic, but it's kind of a bit small. I mean, if I can try and find my new atomic, yeah, here we go. So you can see this atomic, my newer one, is a lot bigger than this one, and yeah, I mean, I like this one. This one, I feel this one has more of a powerful flipper than this one. Picking on his former self, but yeah, you can see this one's a lot bigger. I felt like I did a better job on this one, to be honest. A lot better job on this Atomic. I like this. But Atomic was one of my favourite robots in Robot Wars. But yeah, as you can see, completely different. Yeah, this was my very first attempt at building Atomic. That's my original Atomic. Alright, another robot. You may have heard me mention Banshee before in the past. Well, I said I've attempted to build a robot, a Banshee, and I have. This is my first attempt at building Banshee. Yes, the Banshee robot from Robot Wars. I mean, it was quite a funny robot. I mean, it wasn't the greatest robots, but yeah, I tried to build it. This is built out of paper. As you can see, this is a paper robot, based robot. It's got a full body split. It didn't do really much. You can see it's bent everywhere and stuff when I tried to make it. I mean, these are my very first attempts at building robots. This one might be 10 years old now. This one, because it is quite an old model. Yeah, this is my original attempt at Banshee. Made a re-attempt Banshee, but then again, that is quite a difficult robot to try and build, I think. Alright, another one. Here's another one of my first attempts, and this is Roblox. Now, this is my very first attempt at Roblox, made out of a cereal box, and I think I wrote who did that on the bottom. Yeah, this is ancient. This one, really old model. This one, yeah, I think it's I don't know if it's a lot bigger than my newer one. As you can see, this is my newest. This is the successor. This is the one I rebuilt after this one. You can see, and this one's getting battered and stuff. It was just too low to the ground. Thought I'd build a new one. This is my first attempt. This is my second attempt at Roblox. This is the very first Roblox I have here. So yeah, that's the original Roblox. My original Roblox. Let's put some aside that I've already showed off. Right, another one. This is my attempt at Barbarous. So yeah, I think this is Barbarous 2 in a bit. Yeah, this is Barbarous. Made out of toilet roll. Had some wheels on it. Like you see, it's just completely fallen to pieces. It's just old. I painted these red and white stripes all over the machine. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, look, you could see a big gash from Razor there, big hole from the mighty Razor. Put his big beak inside there. This is my first attempt at Barbarous. This is well, it's retired now, so you probably won't see him in Dead Slot Wars, but probably gonna build a new one. So yeah, that's one of my very first attempts at Barbarous. Barbarous. The Barber's Pole. Alright. Here's another one. Right, this is my, I think this is my oldest model. I think this is one of the very first one I think I built. This is Raging Nightmare. I don't think this one I had I mean, we sort of had something to do with Robot Wars, I know, and I don't know anything like him, but this is my Raging Nightmare. I think this is built out of a bolt package. And this looked like a flipper, so I used this as a flipper, lifting up from Jupiter's flipper. This was one of my favourite models, but look, as you can see, it is falling to pieces. This bottom panel is actually made out of a toilet roll. This bottom panel, and yeah, this is one of my original robots. I think this is one of my old robots. Yeah, this is the oldest robot. This robot must be 11 years old now. This robot. Yeah, this is my old model. This is Raging Nightmare. This is my Raging Nightmare. So yeah, that's one of my very old and original machines. Here's a made-up robot I'm gonna show off next. This is called Barbecue. Yes, Barbecue. Yeah. This was quite a good. This was quite a decent one. It's got a big flip at the front, as you can see. You can see it's been absolutely destroyed at the sides there. The new version. I just can't remember where I put it, but yeah. This is Barbecue. It had quite a powerful flipper, to be honest. I think it's powerful. Just use Dan Tonkit. Yeah, it was quite powerful. This flipper was. And yeah. Yeah, it was a decent one. It just got battered in the end, and look at that big gash at the bottom. But these are all razor marks. Yeah, and it just got. I think it just got too old and decided to again. Yeah, retire this one and got a new version somewhere. I can't remember where I put it, but I've got a new version of Barbecue. Next up is a sequel, but it's one of my technically original robots, and so fun talk. This is Swan 3. Now I have a new Swan 3, but this is my original one. This one was quite a good robot in my fantasy Robot Wars. Long time ago. This version 1, because I did before I did my own fantasy. My own fan-made Robot Wars series on YouTube. I used to do my own like little mini competitions every year in this arena we had, and this one won I think it was series 10 or something of my fantasy competition, and I don't have all the old original robots, but the way the name came from, I mean, this one was never originally built out of cardboard. I mean, I think it was built out probably one of the most unusual materials you ever see from Robot Wars. It was actually built out of pipe cleaners, the very first version of Swan. That was Swan 1. And then I built a cardboard model, which is lost now. That got completely destroyed, that one anyway. And then I made this one. I don't know where the new version of Swan 3 is. Under my I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to bother fishing out for it. But this is this is Swan 3. This is again built up paper, but it had quite a powerful flipper, to be honest. I don't know if it's powerful now, but I mean, there wasn't nothing wrong. I mean, I don't think there was anything wrong with it. As you can see, it was just tearing apart and stuff, and I didn't want to damage it. And I thought, just build a new one, retire the old machine, and look, had quite not a good flipper. Yeah, you can see it's quite powerful, the flipper. But yeah, before I start using proper card, I think I used to build these out of paper. Actually, I think this, I don't know if it was when I had this arena. I mean, this arena must be about, I've had this arena must be about 9-10 years old, because I got this for Christmas. This arena, this was built by my dad, this arena. I mean, I had an arena before, so technically this is one of my original robots before I had this arena, because before I had the wooden arena, I had a, like, you know, some YouTubers have arenas out of like vegetable boxes and stuff. I used to have one out of that, built out of that. That was my original arena before this one, and it had a pit and everything. I painted it all, because before I started watching all YouTube content on Robot Wars, the first YouTube Robot Wars content creator I came across was called Hogwire94 Builds. He made Lego bots. That was the inspiration behind me making my own fan-made Robot Wars series and stuff. It was such a great. I mean, it was such a great show. I loved Lego bots. Still been actually been watching it back to back recently again. But yeah, that was a good show, and I got the inspiration to build one out of a vegetable box I just found, and just did it from there. And started making my own robots. But yeah, this is this is technically one of the old competitors, like this one as well, Raging Nightmare. They fought in my original arena, but this is the one I've been this is the arena I'll be using, well, forever really. I might have to repaint this arena soon, because it's getting a bit, the paint's getting worn out and stuff, and I like to try and repair the floor flipper, because it's nice to see some robots fly. Alright, this is another robot. It has nothing to do with one of the competitors. It was just, I think I got the name, but don't know why I called it. But I think this is quite an old one, really old machine. I really love the design. This is called Bomberbot. This is Bomberbot. It had a scoop at the front, wheels at the bottom. Never really great at drawing wheels or getting them in line with each other, to be honest. But this is a robot. I mean, before when I used to make my old models, I used to fold them all up, but now I cut them all out and just stick them together. But then, yeah, this is one of my very, very original robots. Very old, as you can see. The sides have been battered, and I mean, it's not really. I don't think it's really damaged. I just didn't want to break it anymore. I mean, I really like this model, so retire. I mean, it could come back into the wars, and say. I mean, it don't look bad if I repair this. I mean, you know, I might bring some out of retirement. I don't know. Not sure, to be honest. And here's another one. Now, I know 13 Black has spinners and stuff, but this is an attempt at building it before. Yeah, it's got a flipper and stuff. Like you can see, it's completely damaged. It's just falling apart. It just don't even resemble a robot anymore. But as you can see, I've this is kind of my first one. So technically, I've had 13 Blacks in course of what I've built before. So this is technically the original one. Had a flipper and stuff. Again, this one's made out of paper. So I tried to draw the wheels to resemble those wheels and stuff. I mean, yeah, this is my original 13 Black, and those, yeah, and that. There are more to show off, but I'll show some more off in another video and stuff. But yeah, and again, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, those are just 10 of some of my really old models. These are just really, really old models. I've had these for years and years, so I thought, you know what, it'd be a fun video to show them all off, because, you know what, it'd be nice to see what you all think of my old models and stuff. But anyway, I've enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you do like it, do subscribe and do like the video. If you're new here, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. And that's all I have to say. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.